they all had a favorite song from the actual EP, which I thought was really cool that they all had a different one. That's the thing that stood out to me the most was I thought they would I thought two members would have like the same favorite or something, but no, everyone had a completely different one. And so it's like almost made me feel like there's like a special song for each member almost. It kind of felt like. So Miku's favorite was Sense, was the first song on the set list for the US tour. And when the orchestral intro of the song started, I could feel the tension rising, so I was more enthusiastic. I think it's a very important song for the, I'm going to mispronounce that. How do you guys say it? Okiji?
OQG.
Okiji. Konami, I like this. I like the song From Now On. I knew she was going to say that when I saw this because of how I played the melody on guitar and I was able to express it in a different way than usual. Also, not only the guitar, but each part of the song is cool. So I hope you will enjoy listening to each part of the song separately. That
nailed it.
Yeah, yeah. I think all of us can say we've enjoyed that.
Masterwork.
Psyche, I like the song Corellium very much because it has made an impression on me since I first heard it. It was the first song for which I wrote the lyrics, so that may be part of it.
Oh.
Bias.
Yeah.
Deservedly so.
That's so Psyche.
I didn't. So how many songs has Psyche written vocally, lyric-wise? Because we know Miku does a lot of the lyric writing.
Well, apparently she started with Corellium. So
Yeah, and I think there was...
Because Unseen World, there wasn't anything I saw with her.
She wrote Hate, didn't she?
Yeah, Hate.
Okay, she wrote Hate.
And she had more, like at least one more song she had input on lyrics. I don't know about.
But they would all be off the most recent album because of Corellium was the first one.
Yeah, I'm sure
Molly
she has.
says Corellium and Hate.
Well, because Corellium was back then, right? Technically, and then just brought onto the EP because Corellium was off the EP, different EP first.
The single.
The single, yeah. So that's why I was thinking maybe she, I can't remember. I'm sure she had some influence on some of the lyrics. I doubt it was just like full on, but by Miku, because you know how people like they write lyrics and then there's like a couple words they still change around and stuff. But that's cool. I didn't realize that was the first song she like fully did on her own.
Me neither.
I did not know that.
Yeah, what was the question here? Their favorite BAND-MAID songs of all time?
Or just off Unleash.
Off Unleash.
Okay.
Yeah. So Misa says, my favorite song is Influencer. I made the bass line for the song entirely on keyboard. I use accents that I don't usually use, so it's fun to play. I intentionally bounced around in places. She intentionally does that on every song. I think the bass solo is the easiest listening on Unleash. For sure, I agree. For everyone to catch, so I hope you listen to it a lot and have a drink or a cup of coffee.
Well, that explains a lot.
I agree.
I still think of Champ's first reaction to that bass solo. And that's why it's really interesting to hear that she intentionally wrote it as easy listening.
Yep.
Yeah.
That just triggered my brain too. Cause I was kind of like, I feel like normally in this situation, she would do something a little bit more complicated. But I guess her intent there was just to be chill in that moment, and that makes sense.
And then, like I said, I was expecting Psyche to say Hate for some reason, not Akane to say Hate. And I thought it was an interesting reason. So Akane said her favorite on EP was Hate. During the period when I was working hard on basic practice, I was able to move my fingers faster. So I told the members that I wanted to try blast beats someday and was surprised when Konami immediately sent me a song with a blast beat phrase.
I'm ready.
She was like,
imagine her computer, like how much crap she has on there that we haven't heard
she's
yet.
waiting for the moment. I was happy to try something new, and Hate was the song that gave me confidence because it was the one that I got an okay take on in the recording process the most smoothly. So I think I read that right. But
something still blows me away, man, is like I've mentioned before, like nobody tells a drummer what to do. Like they're going to do what they want. But I mean, I know I've read things about Konami writing drum beats and Akane trying to play what she writes. And then just right there, I want to try something with blast beats. And then Konami sent me a song with it. Like, there's just the amount of respect this band. Like, okay, I'll do that. As amazing a drummer as she is, and she could do whatever the hell she wants. She still takes the song, her partner's songwriting so seriously that she will.
Yeah, I would never do that
as what to do, and as like an assignment. Like okay, I'm gonna try this.
Was Hate the first time that they actually did blast beat? Because I had thought that they had done that before in the past.
Not like a straight up blast beat.
Champ? Clarify for the listeners.
A blast beat?
Blast beat is
Wait, you're the drummer, man. Why don't you tell us what it is?
Where's my
I don't play blast beats. Alan, you do it.
Yes, like this.
It's when they're doing
just
super
a really
fast
freaking
double
fast.
bass.
Yeah.
The
Keep it
double
going like
bass
this.
is going wicked fast, and
What she means by
the hands are
fingers,
going-
what she means by fingers going faster is this. Flying finger technique is what she's doing. That's why. So when she's playing that
So
song,
it's
she's
not
going.
just a kick.
Yeah, she's doing that with
No.
her fingers for the blast beat.
Use your finger as a fulcrum and then
Yep.
use your other fingers to move it.
Yeah, they call it the flying finger technique.
Like the
That's
snare.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys aren't explaining, man.
I'm explaining it right now. I'm
It's just
explaining
a
it right now.
technique you use so you can play a lot faster than if you were using your whole arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get faster hits.
Yeah, so
I
so when she
could've
says her fingers to go faster, she's referring to this. Like doing that.
Okay.
And it's very common in metal. When I played metal drums, like I
Yeah.
played blast
A
beats
lot-
So
100%
Alan's
of the time.
showing, like a movement with his hand where your fingers are moving the stick instead of your whole arm moving the stick. So
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
get some more rapid.
I wish I had
Like-
my drumsticks with me, but
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, I could have sworn she did that in the outro to Warning.
you
You
can
guys
do
know
it
what
in
I'm talking
fills.
about?
Like some people do it in fills. She probably has, but only for a moment. She's talking about straight up blast beat. She might have done it like at the tail end of a beat or something. She's definitely done
No, I'm
that.
talking about so at the very end of Warning, there's they go back into the regular riff, the main riff of the song, right? Just to go into the outro. And there's I think it's 4 phrases in a row where they do that. And on the third one, all the speed picks up. And I could have sworn she went into a straight up blast beat on one of those. But I guess maybe she was just playing super fast without doing that. It's possible that was the case too. But I always thought that she was doing a blast beat at the end of Warning.
Drums go. brrrr.
Yeah. Yeah. AJ Hilton's got it.
I don't know.
I'm listening to it right now.
Yeah.
What,
well,
Warning?
Yeah.
The last 20, 30 seconds, something like that.
It's more of a gallop.
Well, it speeds up for one of the phrases, right?
That's not a blast beat. Blast beat is when the snare is going steady. That is your blast beat. It's got to be like and it's on the snare.
I'm gonna listen to it now.
That is the
I
blast
just
beat.
did. You don't have to.
Yeah, because you're wrong, champ.
I don't trust you, Ryan.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I did a full drum breakdown of Warning a couple years ago, and I played all the parts, and I don't think there's a blast beat because I would have been like, "What the
I
heck?"
don't know. Check it out,
that
champ. I
part?
don't believe him.
Yeah, I love playing blast beats on drums. I feel like a badass doing them.
One of my least favorite things to hear, actually.
Double kicks. No, I like it. I like it in style, when you do it as part of a phrase in the drums. If you're doing it in the middle of a beat, not the entire time. I did that power metal. I would do something death metal, power metal band I was in, a mixture of that, and it's all the time I was just doing the entire time. That was boring as fuck. But I'm talking about how Kane's using it in Hate is beautiful, perfect. Way
I
to do
didn't
it, in
even
my
notice.
opinion.
I gotta re-listen to that. There's
Yeah,
so
she got
many
some
things to
triples going
hear.
401 on Warning. Tell me that that's not a blast beat.
All right, I've got it
Not a
right
blast beat.
now.
It's not a blast beat.
I could be wrong. It's just it sounds like it to me.
I love how it was like,
Oh
is it?
Don't say it is. You can't say it is.
no, that's just like.
No,
Yeah,
that's what it's
Oh,
doing
God.
right before that, and then it
God.
double times, doesn't it?
You said 401? Hold up. We could play 5 seconds.
Go
I mean,
from
the snare's
go from
only-
356 to 406.
Here, I'm playing it right now for everyone. And then, because after this, we have to go listen
sure it
to
sounds-
somebody that's so much better. And they're called The Last Rock Stars. And we got to check that out.
Dude,
All right. I don't want to get blocked. So I'm already at 401. I didn't hear any
I think
blast beat.
where it goes.
It was
switches to
literally just about to pick up right there, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Here we go. That's not a blast beat. That's a thrash beat. That's a thrash beat because the snare's not staying steady. The snare has to be a steady.
Okay, this is why I'm not
That's
a
a
drummer.
blast beat. That's a blast beat.
So I want an explanation, man. Some people don't know. Maybe I didn't know, and I
Yeah.
was asking just to get an explanation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know the technical details of it either. I just hear it and I go, "Oh shit, that went real fast." Blast
I
beat.
thought maybe if a drummer says, "Hey, this is a blast," that was a blast beat. And it could be any kind of variation on that. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I just
Al,
want some clarification.
could you play the next 4 seconds because
Yeah,
it had
absolutely.
just started when you. Just so people know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it was
insane
that part
thing she
right
does.
there. Yeah.
it's not a blast beat. It's not a blast beat.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't sound
Yeah,
like the
a
typical
blast,
blast beat,
like,
but man,
let's see
she's
if I
a
can-
lot. There are a lot of drum beats getting hit.
I think
in
you can
that
hear my
short amount
finger.
of
So
time.
the finger would be like,
Yeah.
that would be a
We're gonna
blast
clip
beat.
that.
The
That's
snare
gonna
would
be
be.
Put in some sound effects. Squishy sound effects. Oh my god, it's replaying on my screen. It looks just like Alan got
Lucia,
someone
where's
hacked
my
his
drumsticks?
webcam.
Fuck, I wish I had my drumsticks with me.
Visual phrasing.
But like technically, like actually playing that thrash beat is actually pretty simple because you're just doing a lot of double kick, like single double kicks where it's just 2 feet going down. So you can just drop your feet casually, like, which is pretty compared to an actual, what was the other word? Blast beat.
Blast beat, yeah.
Like pretty easy to play.
If you are enjoying these clips from our full podcast, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on all those notifications so you don't miss out when we go live on Sunday, which is always the same time at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you can't catch it there, we're also on Spotify and future streaming platforms in the future because that's where the future takes place. I don't know. Just hit subscribe, guys.